Hello, it's Phil back with another Crystal Maze related video. What we're looking at this time, well, it's this issue of the Radio Times and a Crystal Maze competition that was held within it. Now, I did post a video a couple of days ago talking about how I managed and was very lucky enough to design games for Series 6 of the Crystal Maze. Well, this video, there's a slight connection with it, which is why I'm doing it today. So I said, yeah, it's Radio Times. It's dated the 17th to the 23rd of June, 1995. And it was in this issue that, as I said, they did a Crystal Maze competition. So we'll have a look at inside first. I've just put some little bits of paper slips here so I can get to the relevant pages a bit quicker. So first of all, they had this fantastic feature on the new series of the Crystal Maze. This will have been Series 6. Fantastic picture there of Ed Tudorpole in the medieval zone, and then nice bit right up there interviewing a couple of the contestants, Paul Folker and Sonia Sterling, and then just bits of behind the scenes information. Really nice feature. I don't know if you can read that or not. I'm not going to read it all out, obviously, because there is a lot there, but you might be able to pause it and zoom in. So the point is at the bottom here, it says, for a chance to win a visit to the spectacular set of the Crystal Maze, see page 129. So obviously that's what we did. Go to page 129, and as you can see there, win an amazing set visit, competitions and offers. I'll read this out for you. Fiendish Maze Master Ed Tudorpole has returned to present the 6th series of Channel 4's hit game show, The Crystal Maze. See feature, page 26. Enter our competition and you could find out just how amazing it all is. For first prize is the opportunity for our winner and partner to visit the set during a recording of the programme in November or December. Meet Ed and, if you're brave enough, tackle one of the devilish new games for yourselves. This series should prove even more popular as Ed guides teams of willing victims around the 4 different time zones, Aztec, Future, Medieval and Ocean World, where they face 75 brand new mental and physical challenges that stand between them and the precious crystals. We also have 15 second prizes of the Crystal Maze board games and 25 third prizes of a book from the Crystal Maze range. For the chance to win, just answer the following question. Name the band with which Ed Tudorpole enjoyed chart success in the 1980s. And to enter, see right. So obviously you've got all your details here. Again, another fantastic picture of Ed in front of the dome. And one of the interesting things here, obviously there's the board game there that you can win, but there's also the book, the puzzle book. Now this was the second release, or the second edition of an early puzzle book, which I do cover in one of my videos. I was very lucky enough to get this because those are like rocking horse, well, you know, they're like gold dust, but I did manage to get one. Anyway, I digress. So yes, what was the band? Do you know? Well, I'll tell you. You probably do know anyway. It was 10 Pole Tudor. So what did I do? Cut out a postcard. I think it was shaped like the dome. Wrote my answer on the back with my name and address. And then a bit later, I received this letter. There we go, from BBC Worldwide Publishing. Phil Newton, blah, 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 Leeds. Dear Philip, congratulations. You have won a fabulous trip to the set of The Crystal Maze. You and a partner will be visiting the set for the recording of a programme in November or December. You will be able to have a go at one of the games and meet Ed Tudorpole. Someone from the show will be in touch with you shortly to arrange the trip, but if you have any queries, my direct line is so-and-so. That line is now out of order, so don't bother trying ringing it. I did actually ring it last night just to double check, but yeah, it's no longer in use. Once again, well done. Kind regards, Lucy Meeks, Radio Times Promotions. So, yeah, I eventually rung her on that number, and then she says, oh, yeah, there's an issue. We can't let you have the competition. I says, what? She says, we can't let you have the competition win. I says, why? I said, well, because we found out that you designed games for Series 6 of the show. So unfortunately, because you're connected to the programme, you're not allowed to go. So, yep, it was cancelled. I explained that, I was just a fan that got lucky and, they accepted my game designs. But they were quite adamant that I worked for the show. I mean, I did get paid, obviously, but that wasn't like my full-time job. So unfortunately, the competition win was scrapped. After that, I did contact Chatsworth Television, and I'll just get some more paperwork. I'm just seeing which order they are. Yep. So I wrote to Chatsworth explaining them, and then they sent me this letter back. Chatsworth Television, obviously. 9th of August 1995. Dear Mr. Newton, Crystal Maze, thank you for your letter of 4th of August 1995, which has been passed to me. Let me clarify that we are not involved with the decision of the Radio Times to disqualify you from their competition. We've simply made it known to them that you were employed on the last series to devise games for which you were paid. They are applying their own rules of entry, and if you have a problem with this, it is with them that you should deal. Neither myself nor my office are able to help you with this matter. Another little feature there, because I did ask him some other questions as well. Thirdly, I'm afraid we do not sell videos of Interceptor, so I thought I'd just ask as well. Anyway, that's sincerely Justin Scroggy. So then I wrote back. I can't remember if I wrote and rang back to Radio Times, but I eventually got this letter then off them. Again, Radio Times, 14th of August 1995. Dear Mr. Newton, to confirm my conversation with you concerning the Crystal Maze competition, I've spoken to Chatsworth Television, and unfortunately, as you are connected with the Chatsworth Television and the Crystal Maze, this means that you are not eligible to enter the competition. I'm enclosing a selection of goodies as a gesture of goodwill, and I hope you will continue to enter our competitions. Again, kind regards, Lucy Meeks. Well, so obviously I never got to the set of the Crystal Maze, and which is oddly enough because it would have been Series 7, and as you know, there wasn't a Series 7 that came about. Now, I don't know whether they'd done this on purpose, sort of like said, oh, you can't go because you work for the show, was like their get-out clause, because they knew that there weren't going to be another series of the show. So how could they sort of make it up to me? And as I said, what they did here is, this isn't a selection of goodies. It was mugs, videos, books, magazines, loads of different things. Nothing at all related with the Crystal Maze. And to be fair, nothing really of the value that would have been a set visit and to meet Ed Tudorpole on the actual set. So yeah, they just sent me loads of stuff. I think it was sort of things left over from other competitions that they had. All long since gone now. Obviously, I wasn't that bothered about it. So there you go. That is a competition that I won, and then I lost. We have made up for it since. We did with the new reboot series. Obviously, social media is a thing now. When the new series came back, all fans of the show got together. We had a chat. We made up a team of super fans, and we auditioned for the show. Unfortunately, we got down to the last top 3, I think it was. I think they wanted 10 teams for the particular series, and we got down to the 13th or the 12th, something like that. So we just missed out on being contestants on the show. But because we were super fans, Neil, the producer, and Chris very kindly invited us to the set to test games for the show. So we did eventually get on to the set, though it was the new one. It was still an absolute honour. And yes, we tested the game. So that dream that I had all those years ago of going onto the set and testing games did eventually come true. And it has made up for it quite a bit. So there you go then. Radio Times Crystal Maze set visit competition that I won and then lost. Am I bitter? No comment. Like I say, we've made up for it in the future. So yeah, there you go. Let's be interesting to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back very soon with some more Crystal Maze videos. I've got quite a few more props to do, and I've got something very, very special to show you as well. I'm keeping that secret for now, but if you've been watching on eBay, you might know what it is. So yeah, until next time, as Ed Tudorpole would say, keep rocking.